All right, what you see right here is a jib. So, but this will apply for any of those of you who try to take your wheel and then your lock nut, it's stripped or it break, and then you can't take it out. So I took two of them out, and I'll show you what I did, the process. So as you can see, that one I drilled it out all the way in. All right, because that nut broke. All right, and then here's the other side. So we stole them. They took the jib to a tire place and they broke, one on each wheel. So they said, nah, we can't take it out. They end up replacing only two tires, which is, that one and the one in the front. These are the two old ones that I took out, which is gonna need new tire. One of them is up there. They already replaced this one. So let me show you here exactly what you're gonna do, the tools you're gonna need, and how you're gonna do it. All right, so if you start taking your lug nut out, and for some reason one either strip or it broke, stop right there. This is what you got to do to each one of those nuts. If it's a closed end nut, not like this one's, you're gonna get a small drill bit and you're gonna drill a hole. It's better to have a punch. I already brought it in. Or hold on one second. All right, you're gonna need a punch first. So you're gonna line them up right there. I didn't do it right in the center. I did it right on the edge of the top. That way, on each one of them. If you notice, they're not on the center; they're on the side. So if the wheel sitting like that, I did it right on the very top. And I'll tell you why. Because I took some WD-40 and I spray it. I spray it right in the hole like that. I fill it up all the way. Each one of them about 3 times. That way the oil can penetrate through the thread, and then you can take it out. And I don't recommend taking this out by hand. You need a impact gun, so the vibration, the hammering, it'll help you get it loose. If you just try to do it by hand, you're just gonna snap all of them. You're gonna break all of them. All right. After you punch it with this, then you're gonna get the small bit. You're gonna drill a hole right on it. You're gonna put your WD-40 or PB blaster. You're gonna wait about 5 minutes or however long you want to wait. The longer you wait, the better it's gonna be. Then you're gonna take them out. All of them. Just get them loose and then put it back in. So you're gonna leave the last one, the one you're gonna drill out. You're gonna leave that one for last. Make sure you can take all of them out before you start drilling. That way you know exactly how many of them you're gonna be drilling. So don't start drilling and then taking these ones out. So make sure you get them out and put it back in until you take the one you're gonna drill out. Then you're gonna get a bigger bit. So you start with a small one. You can also use a punch on the nut that you're gonna take out. So on the one you're gonna drill out, you can also use a punch. Try to get it right in the center, the one you're gonna drill. If not, you're gonna have a hard time. It's gonna go on the side. It's not gonna work well. Okay, so go right in the center, punch it. Then you get your small bit, and you don't have to go all the way in. You get this small bit, then you run a bigger bit, then a bigger bit, and then a bigger bit, all the way to wherever you think you already passed the thread of this of this knot, because this is the one that broke. It broke about right here. As a matter of fact, they should be inside the wheel. Hold on. Yeah, that one's still stuck in there. If I can take it out. Wow. Yeah, that one's still stuck in there. I'm gonna see if I can take it out so I can show you. Let me see. That one's still stuck in there. And this one as well. That's the one I drew out. So let me just put it here. Yeah, let me see if I can pop that out. Okay, so I just use my punch and a hammer, Now I tap it in. Whoa, these tires are heavy. All right, and there is one. Let me just set this tire over here. These tires are heavy. These are a 37-inch tire. Really heavy. All right, so as you can see, this one was just like that, and that's how I drill it out. So like I said, you don't have to go, you don't have to go all the way to the spacer. Whether you have a spacer or not, you can still do this type of I wouldn't say fix, but at least to remove the wheel. Then you're gonna have to replace, if you have a spacer, you can replace just the lock nut right there. They sell it. You can press that one out with a press and then press the new one in, or you can just buy a new set, which this one already come ready to go, and you don't have to go through all the work doing that. So this one I'm gonna just remove it, and then I'm gonna put the new one in. And make sure you put some Loctite when you put your spacer on the car, and on any car you gotta put Loctite on those lock nuts, okay? So here's the other one. Okay, 1 second. Wow, right there, heavy tire. So here's the other one, right there. So those are the two that I drill out. So once you drill everything out, you take all your lock nuts out except this one. Once you jack the car up, you can wiggle the tire out and it's gonna come right out. And like I said, whether you have spacer or not, you can still do this. And then if you don't have spacer, you got to replace that nut in order to pass inspection, because if it's missing one lock nut, it's not going to pass. So that can be replaced, removing the rotor and all that. So that's not a big deal. All right, I hope this video answer your question, and I hope you can take off your own wheel if it's locked in there. And also, let me show you the type of drill bit that I got. I got this from Harbor Freight. These are heavy duty drill bit, steel, high speed steel right there. So if you want to get that from Harbor Freight, you can get it. I think I paid like $68, and it comes with made by Cobalt. It come with a lot of bits, got a lot of sights over here, because having a good bit, that's also the secret. Now another thing is, I forgot to tell you, as you're drilling, you got to add some WD-40, okay? And you're not gonna put this to the max, okay? Having a good drill also would be a good idea. You put it on drill bit right there, and you're not gonna run this like crazy super fast, okay? You go slow, you're gonna do a better job than going fast. If you go super fast, you're just gonna burn your bit. It's gonna run. You're gonna ruin it, okay? So you're gonna go about right there, like that. That's on one. You don't want to go like this. That's super fast. That's not good. Then WD-40. Make sure you also get some on the bit. So the way I did it, I put a little bit on the cup. So right there, put a little bit in a cup, okay? And I also put a rag. Put a rag right here. This is just pretending, that way you can see what you got to do. But this center cap, I also remove it, that way you have more room, okay? So the bit, after you drill, you're gonna get it wet right here, okay? Then you're gonna spray the hole wherever you're drilling. Then you're gonna start drilling. When you see it smoking, that means you run out of WD-40. Then you gotta add some more. because the more lubricant you add in there, the better, the smoother you're gonna drill the hole, and you're gonna save your bit. You're not gonna ruin it. Now you're gonna need a magnet. The magnet, you're gonna stick it in the hole, and you're gonna grab all the leftover metal. Then you get a cup. You're gonna come here on a cup, and you're gonna clean it on the edge. You're also gonna clean your bit, because your bit is gonna have a lot of metal, and you're gonna drag it on a cup. This is trash, by the way. Okay, so you drag it on a cup, take all the magnet out, and here you can see all the magnet that I drill. I mean, not the magnet, the metal, all the scrap metal right there. That came from two. One there. All right, now I got to remove that, and the other one I already showed you, which is this one right here. Okay, and the wheel's gonna come out really easy. All right, it's gonna take you about, I would say it's gonna take you about 30 minutes per tire, because you don't want to rush this. You want to take your time and do it right. All right, like always, please subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, so I run into another problem here. So now one of them, I got all those loose, except one of them stripped inside. Don't ask me why. So the point here, I punch it here with a punch on the side. Now I'm gonna run a drill bit all the way inside, and then all the way inside. Then I'm gonna take my socket and I'm gonna hammer it in, and I should be able to take that out, saving the thread on this. I don't want to drill that because I don't want to replace that. Okay, so that's the one for the car. So I'll show you once I get it out. All right, so I just drilled one side all the way in. I'm gonna give it a try to see if I can take it out with just one. If not, I'm gonna have to do both, but let me try that. Oh yeah. Okay. So what I did here, I went one size smaller. Yes, I got it out. So what I did, I one size smaller. So original was 21, so I use a 20 millimeter. And I whack it with a hammer, so we can see the thread. Just put it here so I can pull it. Okay, right there. Alright, moment of truth. So as you can see the thread? I didn't even touch it. That's why I drill. So everything's good. Everything's good, as you can see. See, it's perfect. So that's how you do it. Drill right on the side with a small bit. Not really thick, Then you get a smaller socket This one happened. So the size, original size is 21, and this one is a 13, 16, which I believe is gonna be a 20. You know, I hit it with a hammer. I hit it with a hammer all the way in, so I got it out. Beautiful, beautiful. So we don't have to, you know, replace that. All right, I hope this video helped you.